Hi everyone, it's Coach Fred here, and today I'm going to be going over SAT practice test number 9 from the College Board's official study guide, and it's math non-calculator number 6. All right, so I can see a circle. I'm wondering in my head, is it going to have anything to do with arc length? So if you've been watching my videos, you know that they love arc length on this test. So it says the circle above has center O, and the length of arc ADC is 5 pi. Okay. So the length of arc ADC is this arc right here. Now what's interesting about that is that usually in a geometry class we would say if 3 letters were used that's a major arc, and that's actually a minor arc because major arcs are greater than 180. So that could have been confusing. They also said that the arc length was 5 pi and the central angle was 100. And it says what is the length of arc ABC? So it's asking for the rest of the arc, so the rest of the circle's arc. All right, well, there's a couple things I'm going to do first, right? So I know that the other arc has a relationship with that 100 because the rest of the circle is going to have a 260-degree central angle. So I know that it's at least 200s in there, right? So I know that it has to be bigger than 10 pi. So I'm going to get rid of 9 pi, and I'm going to get rid of 6.5 pi. So now my choices are 13 and 18. I'm going to take a guess in my mind. If this is 100, and that means I know that the other side's got 200s in them, I know that it's 10 pi, and then another 60, I'm going to guess that the answer is 13 pi. But I'm going to also do this mathematically. So to review how you find arc length involves a proportional relationship with the circle. So the formula that we've been using for arc length is your central angle over 360 equals arc length I wrote that twice. Arc length over circumference, so 2 pi r, because arc length is a piece of the circumference. Okay, so I'm gonna find my radius because the radius would help me do that. So 100 over 360. I'm going to simplify that to 5 over 18 equals 5 pi over 2 pi r. All right, those pi's are going to cancel. And so then I can see that 5 times 1 is 5. And so 18, 2r has to equal 18, so r is going to be 9. So my radius is 9. So that tells me then that the circumference of the whole circle is 18 pi. And if I subtract that 5 pi, I would get 13 pi. So my guess was right. Now let's go through that guess one more time, just to make sure you see what I was talking about there. If this piece of the arc is 5 and it's with a 100-degree angle, if I drew in another 100-degree angle, maybe like, sorry about that, like that, well, that would be 5 pi. If I drew in another 100-degree angle, like that, that would be 5 pi. And I'd have 60 degrees left. Well, half of 100 is 50 degrees. So that half of 5 pi is 2.5, which would mean that 60 degrees would have to give me that additional 3 pi, so 13 pi. Lots of ways to consider this problem, but arc length is usually on the test. So you're going to have to start thinking bigger. And remember, thinking about, maybe just playing around with the numbers is also always a good idea, okay? Have a great day.